Welcome back to Samoyed Studios. Today we're going to crochet a Samoyed dog holding a heart. One ordinary day, Elsa noticed that Mommy was playing with a toy. As she approached it, she was surprised. A fluffy doppelganger? She didn't know who it was. Since there were treats involved, it should be okay. Right until the weight of the situation sunk in and Elsa realized that her twin was on her back. Elsa and twin, let's now zoom into our actual crochet pattern. This is the general layout of the pattern, so please click pause if you want to take a closer look. First, let's start with the body, and for the first row, you're going to start by creating a magic ring. Then you're going to chain 2. Then you will add 8 half double crochets into the ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then slip stitch the ends together. For the second row, you're going to chain 1 and then you're going to increase in each stitch. So in each stitch, you're going to add 2 half double crochets and then you should have 16 total at the end. When you reach your last stitch, slip stitch the ends together. For row 3, you're going to chain 1 and then you're going to add a half double crochet, and on the next stitch you're going to increase by adding 2 half double crochets. So you're going to repeat that pattern around until you reach 24 stitches. Half double crochet, then increase. When you reach the last stitch, you're going to again slip stitch the ends together. For the next row, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to add a half double crochet in between again. So half double crochet, then increase by adding 2 half double crochets. You're going to repeat that pattern of half double crochet, and increase all around until you reach 32 stitches total, and then when you reach the ends you're going to slip stitch it together. For row 5, you're going to chain 1 and then that pattern repeats again, but you're adding another half double crochet in between the increase. So 3 half double crochets, then increasing on that 4th stitch. Since this pattern repeats, I fast forwarded, but when you reach the last stitch, you're going to slip stitch the ends together. For the 6th row, you're going to chain 1 and add 4 half double crochets in between your increase. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to repeat that pattern of 4 half double crochets and increasing all around until you reach your 48th stitch. After you have completed your last stitch, slip stitch it together. For the next 12 rows, you're going to repeat the same process by chaining 1 and half double crocheting around each 48 stitches. Then you'll slip stitch the ends together for each row. So this process will continue from row 7 to row 18. This will start to build the shape of the body. When you reach your 18th row, it should look similar to this. When you reach that last stitch, you're going to slip stitch the ends together. At this point, make sure to add stuffing to the body. So for row 19, you're going to start decreasing. So you'll add half double crochets in the next 4 stitches and then skip to decrease. Again, you're going to repeat that process of half double crocheting in the next 4 stitches and then decreasing. This will result in a reduction from 48 stitches to 40 stitches. After the last stitch, slip stitch the ends together. For row 20, you're going to chain 1, and now you're going to half double crochet in 3 stitches and then decrease by skipping. So again, 1, 2, 3, and then skip. Repeat that process until you reach 32 stitches total, and then slip stitch the ends together. On the 21st row, you're going to chain 1 and then half double crochet in 2 stitches, then skip. So 1, 2, and skip. Repeat that until you reach 24 stitches. When you complete your final half double crochet, slip stitch the ends together. I added a bit more stuffing here, but when you reach row 22, you're going to now do 1 half double crochet and then decrease. This will result in 16 stitches total. After your last stitch, you're going to then slip stitch it together. Then for row 23, you're going to chain 1 and decrease all around. After reaching your last stitch, you're going to slip stitch the ends together, then you're going to fasten off. I used the excess string to just close up the top hole. I then used the ends of the needle to just poke the excess string back in the body. For the ears, I started with a slip knot and I made 8 chains. I half double crocheted on the second chain from the hook, and then I half double crocheted all the way down. For the next row, I chained 1 and then I decreased by skipping a stitch, and then I half double crocheted all the way down. So I repeated this decreasing process until I reached 2 half double crochets total, and again all you need to do is decrease that first stitch and then half double crochet down. To finish off the ear, you're going to slip stitch around, and this will help to build the shape of the ear. When you have made 2 copies, you're going to fasten off and attach it to the body. So use the excess yarn to again sew it onto the body. After you're done, you can just poke the excess yarn back into the body. Now for the arms, you're going to make 2 copies of this as well, but you're starting with a magic ring, then you will chain 1 and then add 8 half double crochets into the ring. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. When you're done, you're going to slip stitch the ends together and then pull the string to tighten. Then for rows 2 to 9, you're just going to chain 1 half double crochet all around, and that will help to build the shape of the arm. When you have finished your 9th row, make sure to fasten off and then leave excess yarn so you could sew it onto the body. Using the excess yarn, you're going to attach it to the body, and I must say I'm not very good at sewing, so I'm sure it could be done better. Now that we have finished the arms and ears, it's time for the tail. So for the tail, you're going to start with the magic ring. You're going to chain 1 and then you're going to add 6 half double crochets. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to tighten it and then you're going to slip stitch the ends together. To build the length of the tail, you're going to chain 1 and half double crochet around the 6 stitches until you reach the end, in which you'll slip stitch the ends together, similar to before. You will repeat this process for 5 rows. When you reach the end, you're going to fasten off, clean up the edges, and then you will prepare to sew it onto the body. I pre-made the heart, but you can click here to learn how I made the heart. I ended up using white yarn to attach the arms to the heart, and then I sewed the heart in place. Hooray, it looks cute already. Now it's time for the nose and the eyes. To do this, I used black yarn to create the nose, and I must say I could have done better, but it still looked okay. Initially, I sewed on the eyes as well, but later I went in and attached safety eyes because I didn't like the look of it. I then went in with pink yarn to add some accents to the ears and to add blush. I cleaned up the strings by again poking it into the doll. In the end, it looks like Elsa did enjoy her time with her twin. When I said it was time to go, she didn't want to let go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and catch us on our next video.